Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about how to put AI on your resume in 2025. Let's get into it. If you're new here, my name is Iberi Chinelo Oyekwe, and on this channel we talk about tech career, data, and AI. So if you're interested in any of that, you're going to love it here. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. So we're going to talk about how to put AI on your resume in 2025. Everyone has caught on to the AI hype at this point, and companies are looking for talents that have AI skills. So how do you put it in your resume? Let's get into it. I want to share that everything I'm going to talk about in this video is going to be based on my personal experience. So you might hear something different from somebody else. They probably just have a different experience from what I do have. So everything I'm sharing is based on my personal experience. Now, typically there are two sides when it comes to like a technology business. There's the back end, which are like the engineers and the builders, and there's the business side, which are like salespeople, project managers, people more in the business side. I'm going to talk about how you can put AI on your resume on both sides. So both the technical side and the business side. Now let's start with the technical side of the house. On the technical side of the house, the first thing that I would do is decide what part of AI I want to work in, because AI is super broad. Once you have decided, then you learn the skill, which means taking a course. And from some of the projects that I have worked on, some of the skills that I've required are things like RAG, LangChain, Llama Index, CAG. I've been seeing CAG on LinkedIn recently. There are just so many things that LLMs, there are so many things that you would need to learn. But right after learning, taking those generative AI courses and all that, you would now need to work on a project, because for technical people, typically what they're looking for is real experience, right? People that have actually done the building, people that know how to use those tools. Before you put those tools on your resume, I definitely recommend working on a project and being able to talk about it confidently before putting it on your resume. So let me reiterate what I would do on the technical side. First is choose what aspects of AI I want to work on. It could be like generative AI, it could be like NLP and all that good stuff. The second thing is to actually build out a project. Then you can put those keywords on your resume and have the recruiters who are looking for people who have that tech stack start reaching out to you. Let's move to the business side. So for the business side, I want to give credit to Ali K. Miller, who is one of the biggest AI voice, period. If you are interested in AI, I definitely recommend following her. She talked about this on Instagram and I thought it was really good and I want to share it with you guys. So what she said on the business side, how do you talk about AI on your resume as a business person? If you have used any large language model and you have a tool section on your resume, she recommends, and I think it's an amazing idea, that you list out those large language models that you have leveraged on your resume. So it could be like Claude, it could be like ChatGPT. There are so many LLMs that you can kind of list out on your resume as an AI tool that you have leveraged as a business person. She also talked about courses, which I also think is genius. There's so many AI courses out there when it comes to like generative AI courses for leaders, so many that you can kind of take and put on your resume to show that you actually understand AI and know how to use AI for business. The third thing that she talked about is actually listing how AI has impacted the projects that you've worked on. So if AI has saved you time, you can list it out to say, hey, I leveraged ChatGPT to save X amount of time. I leverage ChatGPT to do this. I leverage Claude to do this. I leverage this to do that. So that will be one way that you can list it out on your resume as a business person. So that's definitely how I would put AI on my resume as a business person. If you are interested in learning AI as part of our mentorship program, I highly recommend following me on other social media platforms. If you're interested, I have a newsletter on the link in my Instagram bio that you should definitely check out. We made it to week 2. I am so excited, and I'll see you guys in week 3. Bye.